said, y'all, this is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Love before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone God.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
What's good, y'all? What's good? How y'all doing? Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. Another one. It's over 9,000. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Ooh, look at that, boy. Look at that.
Another one. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
What did you say? To this day.
Let's go.
What did you say?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. Another one. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Grand Rising family, let's go.
Another one. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. Another one.
Look at that, boy. Y'all see that? Hold on, man. Hold on. What is that? Let's go. How y'all doing today, man? Let's go. Y'all can hear me loud and clear? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, hold on, y'all. Look at the wonders that's happening around the world right now. Look at the wonders that's happening around the world right now. Now I truly see why they deleted the World of Signs page. I truly see now. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I see why they deleted his page. Yeah, bro, I didn't see too many people showing off World of Science page except for me. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, I was literally shouting out World of Science every single time on my lives. Shouting him out because he's showing these different types of videos that people are not putting. I don't even see these type of videos on YouTube, honestly, where the skies are looking crazy like that, the rainbows popping off everywhere, all the chaos happening. Because what was the reason why his first channel got deleted? If you're posting things like that, what harm does it do? I don't know. Maybe it was copyright. I have no idea. But still, you feel me? But look at all the events that's happening around the world. Look at all the events that's happening around the world, especially with that rainbow, that crazy rainbow. Something is coming, y'all. It's not even coming. It's already here. The real sun is here. The real sun. Not that fake sun that you think that they're talking about. The real sun. And it's here. You can feel its presence. You can feel the energy. And this is probably what this is about, honestly. Because even the atmospheres we've been talking about has how it's a lot more electrified. Right? Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Let's see what's this about.
Oh. अबे एक बार और भाई एक बार और माँ कसम.
That's the ether. Now, this is exactly why we're about to have free energy. The energy is turning back on. The black sun, the earth generator, the battery is back on. It's rising back up. Okay, the nodes are turning back on. They're flipping from electric to magnetic. And if you look at magnetism, magnetism is what makes electricity work. You don't even without magnetism, you have to connect electricity a certain type of way. Which is why we have to pay this type of thing right now. But with magnetism, you don't need none of that. It's just in the atmosphere. It's in the air. Which is exactly why some of these people, they feel that buzzing, the ringing in their ears. It's a different frequency. But we talk about what this is, bro. If we've been talking, you know, man, it's like I never left, honestly. Picking up right back what we're talking about. What's going on? Hold on. Okay. The juice chat is the best. Let's go. Yo, okay. Grand rising to everybody. Let's go. Hold on. Let's get it, man. Hold on. Let's go. I gotta say what's up to everybody in the chat. Let's go, man. First of all, y'all, I want to say I've been healing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Hold on. I want to say I've been healing, and this is honestly what I've been telling you guys this, right, for quite some time, right? What's going on in the world right now, it don't really matter. What you're seeing out in the world right now, all the chaos, is a byproduct of us waking up from this slumber that we've been in. This slime, this sludge, this parasitic entity that been all around us. What you see happening out in the world stage is a direct byproduct. As long as we keep doing what we are doing, we're just staying in high vibrations, staying to each other. Make sure you're at peace. Because what's happening right now is our nervous system is being rewired. I don't know if you noticed this. While everything is chaos right now, everybody's going crazy, losing it mentally, spiritually, physically, all kinds of gently and everything. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, y'all, our nervous system, I talk about that, what Uranus is doing, right? Uranus, right? I think it's Gemini right now. But nonetheless, Uranus, it controls the nervous system. It's rewiring our nervous system right now. Okay. So for those of us who are experiencing anxiety, all these type of things, you're doing the opposite of what nature wants you to do. You're doing the opposite of what nature wants you to do. Because right now, we need to be focusing on healing. This is literally healing season. For real. This is the power. This is the power. This is the switching. This is all about the pole switch, the pole flip, everything. Everything is coming back to us. The peace, the power, the money, everything is coming back to us. We were just in that, in the dark, which is why the earth was a lot more darker back in the day. Shit, even now you barely can tell nighttime from 6 a.m., 7 a.m. now. Have y'all been seeing that? Am I the only one that's noticing this? Am I the only one that's noticing this? And I've been telling you guys this. At one point in time, it's going to be nothing but light. Are y'all noticing that? Are y'all noticing that their nighttime looks just like 7 a.m.? And what's happening in Europe right now? What is happening in Europe right now? Crazy heat wave. Bodies are dropping everywhere. They're just not telling people about it. Best believe. Let's go. Let's see that. Let's see what let's see what world sign gotta continue to say. Let's go. Shout out. What's good, Quetta? What's good? I was just talking about shout out to you guys. I was just saying, talking about you and my guys yesterday. I said I haven't seen Quetta live in a while. I remember I seen you live a couple of times. But yeah. But yeah, shout out to my thing got deleted anyway, so I don't even my TikTok got deleted anyways. But yes, shout out to my people. Shout out to you guys again, right? I've been healing and I hope you guys have been too. Okay. And for my people who wants to really get into investment, I've been doing this whole crypto thing. I've been diving more into crypto and learning way more about it. And I've becoming, I'm expanding my horizons, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going, like, if you guys want to step into that digital world and make a little extra side money, then, I could help you guys out and, show you guys how to get in these plays early, get out early, because why not? It helps peace. It helps bring you peace. You know what I'm saying? When you can have a little bit of extra something to, buy the groceries or whatever, because as expensive as things is getting right now, even though the flip is coming, everything is getting, you see, this is what the digital, matter of fact, I think I have a great video for you guys. Hold on. I have a great video for you guys on this whole digital currency thing. Okay. Because I've spoken on this before. Digital literally means spiritual. Okay. This whole new monetary system that they're talking about is digital. Digital means spiritual. This is what that AI that you're talking about, it is the activation of the black sun. The black sun, it is the all-seeing eye. It is the one that connects everything. It is the spoke. It is the spokes. I can go deeper into that, but I'm not even going to get to it. But that is the original generator. It's going to activate everything and everyone. The atmosphere, y'all feel the atmosphere is getting charged up. The ground is charged up. Y'all feel that. People, do you guys see how the way that the world is reacting? The world is reacting in a manner that I've never seen before. Let's go. The healing it's an ongoing process. It's not, because again, like I told you guys, we're healing lifetimes of events, of things that has happened to us. It's not just one singular thing. Okay, we're healing lifetimes of events that has happened to us. Not to mention family stuff, family trauma. All that stuff needs to be healed as well. So it's like it's generations, man, and you can feel it. When you go through the experience, you can feel it. You're like, man, when I tell you, when you get these certain activations, when you get around certain people, right, or certain places, it don't even have to be certain people. You can go to certain places, certain landmarks, and I've said this before, This is why they make it difficult for us to travel. Because when you travel, you go to certain places. These are certain ley lines, certain degrees. Everything is numbered, frequencies. They activate you in certain ways. Because if you look at the planet, right? Just as much as you have nerves throughout your body, right? Your nerves, your nerves are your ley lines, your electricity. The planet does too. You are a mirror of the planet. You are literally a mirror of the planet. So when you go to certain places, these certain frequencies get activated. I'm telling you, y'all. When I've been to certain places, like I went to California when I was driving through the grapevines, bro, it activated certain memories within me. I was literally pulled into a vortex while I was driving. I was pulled into a vortex just like, and I was like, hold on, bro. I know I've been here before. And it brought back all these memories, man. Like you have no idea, like these certain things, that's why like when you go to certain places, your energy a piece of your energy gets left there. It gets left there because that's your signature imprint. That's why your signature is so important. Our signature, that is, That's why your signature is so important. It don't matter about as long as they got your signature, that's all they need. That's why paperwork is so important to these people. You know what I'm saying? Because your signature is so important. Because this is your land. This is your realm. This is your earth. This is your game. You feel me? It's so deep. It is so deep. But this is why I'm telling you now. This is healing season. You focus on yourself and watch the BS just crumble, bro. I noticed I'm living testament to this. Once I started focusing on myself, I didn't have time for nothing else. And then everything just started falling away. Because you are the creator of your reality. You are the creator of your reality. That's why they got to make sure they put noise around you, frequencies around you, my people. We talked about how if you look at the hood, right? The hood has power lines erected in the middle of the streets, in the middle of the houses, apartments, whatever it is. It messes with your frequency. Not only that, they give us certain, they give our people certain type of devices, different. It is crazy. even when it comes to like the certain credit cards as well too. Our credit card numbers are different than other people's. I'm telling you, all of this stuff exists certainly because we are here. All of this stuff exists because we are here, because they don't want us to, but this is the shift. All of the pole shift, the power shift, all of this is everything, the wealth transfer, the land transfer, everything. It's just us waking up and then taking our power. But that's literally what it is, honestly. That's literally what it is. Keep doing what you're doing. That's it. When I was in Washington, I felt like I was there before, and it was my first visit. Yes, again, yeah, yes, you guys, again. Remember, it wasn't Washington before. It was how many times they changed the name? How many lifetimes we've had? Remember, this is our sixth go around. This new reset is about to be the seventh. This new reset is about to be the seventh. That's why it's 6. That's why it's 6, 7. Oh my God.
It's over 9,000.
Yes, that's why 6, 7 is so viral, because we're leaving the 6th world and this is the 7th reset that's coming up right now. There's a 7th reset that's coming up right now. So, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly what's popping. All right. All right, let's see this popping. Let's see. Hold on. Them boys got out of there. Hold on. He said he dropped the F-bomb. That's why he dropped the F-bomb. So I know a little bit of Indian because bro, I was really hanging with them boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? The people who you hang out with when you're younger, man, when I tell you this game is so deep, it is so deep. And you will understand this, I guarantee you, one day, for real. Like, everything that has conspired in your life, you will literally have the answers to. Why do you think you ask yourself questions? Why do you think you ask yourself questions? Even when you ask your wife a question, or your sister, your brother, your whatever it may be a question, you're really asking yourself that question. And then I guarantee you, at one point in time, you're going to find that answer. But it's going to come with peace. That's why you need peace, my people. These jobs exist to keep you from finding peace. These music exists. These certain type of music exists to keep you from finding peace. These certain foods exist to keep you from finding peace, because what they do is they put parasites in it. They put food poisoning. They put food enhancers, which makes you crave these certain type of things. They put crack in it. They put sugar. They put all of these certain type of things in it. Look at like, if you hear people now, like, the animals are not even eating the food anymore. The animals are not even eating the fruit and the fruits anymore. The so-called organic fruits, these things be staying in the refrigerator for months at a time, bro. I be buying some organic fruits, be putting them in the refrigerator, and these things be staying in the refrigerator for months. So this is how you know this reset, it has to happen, because it's done. But this is exactly what's happening with us. You know, we're done. That's why everybody is pissed off that so-called melanated people, you know, why are we backing out? Why are we not fighting? Why are we not standing up? Because we collectively know our time where we're rising up. We collectively know this is our so-called chrysalis. That's why we're not saying anything. We're in the chrysalis stage right now. That's why I've been telling you. Even before I went, you know, I'm not even ghost. I'm just healing, which is what I've been telling you guys. That's why I've been making organized and stuff like that, to promote healing. Healing brings health, and then it brings wealth, because why? You have your peace. You have your peace. So these people, you know, they stole your peace and was able to acquire your wealth in your land. You see what I'm saying? They stole your peace. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff. Stole your peace with their sword. That's why they say the pen is mighty. Well, with their sword, right? They use a sword, and then they change everything with the pen. Stole your peace violently, stole your wealth, stole your land, changed everything with writing, and made you believe that that's literally what this is, honestly. So in order to, that's why my goddess and I was talking about the other day, you know, you kill them with kindness. Do you. That is voodoo. That's literally the definition of voodoo. You do you, but be you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get into the healing. Because once you start healing, you're really going to start to see these people for who and what they really are. That's when you'll start. You stop to like really interact. When you stop giving them that energy, that's when they literally start to fall away. This is what's happening collectively. It's like a fever dream. They never really existed. I'm gonna show you. I'm telling you guys this. They never really existed. It was just a thought. And now the game is acclimating to our thoughts, because we're awake. We're up now. The giants are awake. sleeping giants. That's why I decoded Virgo for you guys. That movie Virgo, is it that movie Virgo with that big kid? Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. What's good, Crip? What's good? What's good? What's good? Zai Morale. Let's go. Let's go. All right, look. Can I, George National Park, can I come forward, right? Forward to George, right? George, right? I was just oh my God, man. This is so deep, man. This is so deep. Let's go. So again, right? You guys know water. You understand why all this water is cracking, right? Remember, we know what water is. Water. This is why all this stuff is going on with the water right now, with all these data centers and the water drying up and all this type of stuff. Remember, y'all, water holds memory. Okay? Water holds memory. So how about this, right? Then I could go so deep into this. So again, right? Water holds memory. So all of this stuff over here is the memory of the planet locked up, iced up, frozen. So if the memory of the planet is locked up, iced up, and frozen, so is ours. Because we are what? A reflection of the planet. We are a mirror of the planet. So now you see all the ice melting. Look everywhere, the ice is melting. They're not telling you about this because they don't want you to know. Same reason why all this news is going on in these different places. They're barely telling you about it. If it wasn't for TikTok, and then videos getting uploaded from TikTok to Instagram and Facebook and all that type of stuff, we wouldn't know this stuff is going on. Because they're not going to tell you about it. Because you are the ones doing it. We are the ones doing it. You ever wonder, people say, oh man, they used to tell us about this news that was going on in these other countries and stuff like that. They stopped doing that. Yes. Because the game is coming to an end. They don't want to project that to you because they know that when you see that, these things start to unlock stuff within you. The water is drying up, but because the water is doing something else. The water is doing something else. Remember, so water is intelligent. Water holds memory. It's very, very intelligent. So if the water is drying up, what is it doing? Is the water coming? Or they talk about the great flood? Or is the planet gonna get so hot? The crazy thing is, my goddess had a dream saying that someone in her dream said, hey, how you doing? You know it's 500 degrees, right? Like some goddess, some earth goddess popped up to her. And she was like, 500 degrees. And you know, here's the thing. Our melanin, our skin is able to take up to over 900 degrees Fahrenheit. But a lot of people wouldn't notice. Why? Because a lot of people are filled with parasites. You see, this is why they put these heavy metals in our food. These parasites, these worms, these viruses. Because when you have these things attached to you, right? And the sun is literally trying to cook them, you feel like the sun is attacking you. You feel like the sun is attacking you, but it's attacking the parasites within you, the metals within you. It's not attacking you. Once you detox and remove that junk from your body, that junk feels like a warm bath, bro. Feels amazing. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what. Even with this crazy ass, hot spotlight, that junk is a spotlight, bro. You know what I'm saying? It feels amazing. It feels amazing. But yes, it's literally trying to heal you. So yes, if you see our people acting up right now with a little bit of anxiety, depression, a little ringing in their ears, is because you're thinking like the others. You're moving like the others. You're eating like the others. You might be amongst the others when you should really be focusing on yourself right now, honestly. Ask the bear the last time he went to visit his neighbor. Go. Go ask him. Ask the bear the last time you seen him go to, a tiger's house. Ask him. Ask him if he works with the tiger at, FedEx or something like that. Fed Tiger X or some junk. But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's how I say, like, nature is our teachers. It's literally our teachers, but let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, that's a volcano? Oh my God, bro. Yes. Planet's waking up, y'all. How are y'all feeling, my people? How y'all? You know what I'm saying? With all of this chaos going on, right? How are y'all feeling? I want to know how y'all feeling in the chat. Let me know. Extreme temperatures worldwide. Hundreds of records were broken in China. Look at this. See? Hundreds of records were broken in China, Vietnam, Thailand, Laos, the Philippines, Indonesia, Taiwan, etc. Again, right? I told you, this is hell. Y'all gonna know hell is a place on earth. Hell is a place on earth. Just as much heaven is a place on earth, hell is a place on earth. Now you're gonna know why, these ninjas had no shirts back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to find out why they had no shirts back in the day. Eating that son up, bro. Eating that son up. You see, so back in the day, there was a caste system, right? The darkest if you were the darker the word, the darker you were, the worse you were treated. Uglier you were. Nobody wanted you. Men, women, animals alike. No matter. This is the real caste system right now. You see that? Look at that. Look at that cloud, bro. Look at this cloud. Now, if you seen that dust bunny in your house, like that's a big ass dust bunny in a sense, honestly. So what is that? Is that thoughts? Is that energy that's being cleared out? What is that? Because to me, it looks like a big dust bunny. Like if I'm sweeping my house and stuff like that, it looks like a dust bunny under my bed. What do? You get it out. Whether it be a thought, whatever it may be. Because even with the manifestation that's going on Earth right now, you got to have good thoughts. Because the people who are experiencing the bad thoughts or who are thinking them, look, your reality is manifesting like this instantaneously. I'm a living testament to this, bro. I know this. I'm a living testament to this. And plenty of you guys are too, because you're master manifestors. But some of your energy is being manipulated and taken elsewhere, whether it be family members, whether it be jobs, whether it be friends, or whether it be just you not aligning with yourself, not talking to yourself, not spending time with yourself, not being in nature. All of that plays a part in it. I'm showing you, like, you know, this will always be here. But you're the very most important part of the key of this puzzle. You're the important part of this puzzle. You are the key. Damn. Mind you, these are places that don't get stuff like this. Russia don't get no tornadoes. We're not in Kansas anymore, baby.
Another one. It's over 9,000!
Wow. What is that? That's going on, boy. Damn, look at them. Them things are low, bro. That's pressure. That is pressure. That's why a lot of people saying they feel pressure. It's so interesting watching these videos. Three sons, yeah, bro. See, India going through it, getting tornadoes. Look at this shit. India's on fire too. Bro, you guys heard that Indians are dying of heat? You guys heard that Indians are basically being unalive due to heat waves over there? You guys hear that? Not just that, but the pollution over there is so bad. And the crazy thing is, India is supposedly so spiritual. So spiritual. But it's crazy dirty. The heat wave is unaliving people there by the millions. Obviously, you see what's going on. The ground is on fire. Tornadoes happening all over the place. This is the great cleanse. This is the cleansing that's taking place. And it's happening. Oh, man. This is crazy. In the movie Do the Right Thing, it seems like New York is known to get hot. Oh, yeah. Why is New York area going? Oh, yeah. New York is definitely going to be. Because, New York, they got to cook them out of New York, too. They got to cook them out of New York, too. Look at that. Look at that shit. Right next to a puddle, boy. You can't make this stuff up. Look at that. You see? You see, this is the nuclear warfare that's happening. This is the spiritual nuclear warfare. Remember how they're saying we're going to war? That's it right there. That's the nuclear warfare. That's the mushroom bomb. What is that? What is that? What does that contain? Because people are saying that the air feels different. The air feels different. There's an energy in the atmosphere, a dense energy in the atmosphere that's keeping people from doing things. What if this is this energy here? because it looks like a giant nuclear mushroom cloud. And then they always show this type of stuff. They always show bombs going off, right? 83s love doing that. They love showing bombs going off, and they show the giant mushroom cloud. What if this is a spiritual version of the mushroom cloud? What if it's a silent spiritual bomb that you guys are not catching? Because y'all, I'm telling you guys, man, because Earth is an assassin, bro. Just like the Bible says, like a thief in the night. What the hell is that? And then you see it's alive because it's sparking up. It's got lightning in it. It's telling you this is alive. It's a living, intelligent entity, whatever this is. To be like this? Come on, bro. Yeah, Germany is going through a heat wave as well, too. Yes, I'm telling you, boy, they getting hung. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Darkness, everybody. Everyone.
But listen. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried. Listen, as long as you guys are doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You guys are doing your thing, you're healing, they don't matter because they were never real in the first place. It's just they were just a thought. That's it. You know, when we were out of alignment with each other. That's it. With ourselves. Because the fact of the matter is, right? It's crazy because myself, I'm thinking that, you know, these entities are big as demons, right? These people, you know, the others are, but it's actually our own selves and our other people. That's exactly what it is. Some being family members, you know, and some being yourselves. But that's the major key. Once you when you start working on yourself and see that stuff within you, you start detoxing and removing that shit within you, you realize other people, they just got parasites and stuff within them too. This is what all these, you know what I'm saying? It's in conjunction, correlation with all these timeline jumping, whatever they want to make it seem like it is. I'm just telling you, things are changing because our mind is changing. We're not feeling so squeezed no more. The sun is breathing more life into us. That's what's happening. The sun is breathing more life into us, breathing more awareness, breathing more consciousness into it, to us, and we're the only ones that's able to take it. Everyone else, the inorganics. What do you see them doing? They're moving with AI, because AI is the only way they'll be able to operate on this realm. I told y'all this before. They are the original artificial intelligence. AI is the only way they'll be able to maneuver around on this realm, because it's going to be so freaking amazing. That's it. It's going to be amazing. Summer every day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, bro. What's up, Charge? Speaking of creatures are connecting more and more with us, man. I remember I first got my bird. What is it? Bird feeder. You know, just because I wanted to get some birds. You know, I was trying to find some peas. You know, and the birds really helped me do that. And it's funny because in Dragon Ball Z, it shows you that. If you guys remember. Now, what's it called? And then if you remember Angel, oh no, not Angel. Android. Okay. Now I remember Android 16, whenever he was around birds, like you see, he found peace. You know, the birds gave him peace. The birds gave him peace. And so that's what I did, man. You know, I found, you know, I got a bird feeder, you know, got some, you know, and then the birds started coming. The birds started coming, and at first they wouldn't even let us get close to them, for real. They would just come in, boop, whatever. Now I literally be working out outside, and they be pulling up to the bird feeder literally close to me. Like the bird feeder is literally right here next to me, and they be pulling up right there to the bird feeder while I'm there working out, just be looking at me. And then the crazy thing is, and I didn't even know, but apparently my guy just watched a video and they were like, well, birds love you. I mean, obviously we are the birds, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, the indigenous people, we rock feathers. Okay, we are the birds, right? Because again, that's why we call like girls, right? We call you chicks. The colloquial term is called the chicks, because you are the chicks that create the, you know, roosters and whatever, you know, right? And then they call, you know, a rooster, right? What do they call, you know, our Johns? They call them a, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. They call them, you know what I'm talking about. We don't need to get into it, okay? But the birds brought peace. Then the birds brought, well, I don't know if the birds brought the squirrels or the squirrels brought the birds. I don't know. And then it started like they started calling all their friends, bro. Like literally, birds, all different type of birds started pulling up. So we had to get more bird feeders, and then we just turned our backyard to like a garden. Now them ninjas are out there all day, every single day, just chilling with us, bro. For real. And that right there also resets your nervous system, because, bro, we are nature. We are the custodians of Earth. We're supposed to be taking care of nature, grooming nature, you know, tending to the land and everything like that. You know, and what do those parasites do? They took that away from us again, because that is stealing our peace. That is what brings us peace. If you ever listen to these people, oh, gardening brings me peace. It brings me so, because I'm always grounding, my hands in the soil, my foot in the soil and stuff like that. That is our peace. That is part of our peace. Doing that, seeing that, just seeing the green, the beautiful colors, bro. So much dopamine and serotonin is released, man. For real. And they don't want you to have that. Being around the beach, all the elements, that is so healing. Why do you think they bought all the lands in the beach, around the beach water, put their resorts there? You know, their Airbnbs, their businesses. It's all to drive out your peace. But you can find peace anywhere, my people, just by diving in. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Yeah, the Blue Jay, very, very vocal. Okay, let's go, man. That's bro. How long have I been on? Oh my God. Wait, did I? Okay, what was I showing you guys? All right, let's continue. Let's finish this, man, because there's so much going on. Oh, look at that. So, you think that's Kool-Aid or something? Is that some type of is that the Kool-Aid cloud, man? I don't know. Like what is that good? Do you think that's going to be good? Do you think that's actually good to breathe? That type of color. Like if you seen that type of color coming towards you, that type of smoke, would you breathe that? Why isn't it here? What do you think that's going to do? And then let me tell you, man, these clouds have been going around the world. I have yet to see this type of cloud here where I'm at. I have yet to see it. And the day I do, just know I'm going up in it. You know what I'm saying?
Another one. It's over 9,000.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's see what's popping out there, boy. There's so much stuff going on. Let's go. The shit is here. Oh my goodness. Sulfur, exactly. You already know. Red iron oxide.
水还在倒灌呢，都是小朋友啊，你看到没？学校的小朋友。
还有好那小宝宝
都已经这个样子了。
Bro, that's a lot of water. That is a lot of water. And then they're also having a heat wave too. Ooh, look at them particles being sprayed out there. Let's go. Let's go. Look at the sun doing this thing. Taste the rainbow, baby. Look at the sun doing this thing. Taste the rainbow. There you go. You see how it's holding on to the cloud? It's sticking to the clouds. See that, right? It's sticking to those clouds. Let's go. It's sticking to the clouds because look, as soon as you see some space, you don't even see the color no more, right? See that? It's being carried. Remember, our chakras are colors of the rainbow. Okay, this means our chakras are getting activated, are being activated. They're being charged up. Remember, I told you this is why we're this color. We're going back to the higher vibration colors. If you look at this color, it looks like the low setting on your battery. If you get your phone and your phone gets on low power, it looks reddish copperish, don't it? Right? It looks reddish copperish. Okay, Hellboy. Okay, that's us. Okay, but once all this stuff charging us up, we're gonna go back to the high vibration colors, the greens, the blues, the violets. Okay, Roy G. Biv, all type of stuff. That's why they told us about Roy G. Biv. But let's go. Woo! What a beauty! Oh my goodness! Wow, that's so beautiful. The Most High is working, boy. It's crazy seeing all this beauty. It's crazy seeing all this beauty in the sky right now. But then you have a whole bunch of people that don't feel good because of this. You know, there's a whole bunch of people that are not experiencing a good time because of because of these things that are happening to the planet. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there's so much going on here, bro. Let's see what's popping. Let me see. So much going on, you guys. So many videos. Let me see.
Listen, this is going to be the coolest summer of our lives.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds like a prophecy.
Really? You hear that? Sound like a prophecy.
See.
Well, take it
coolest,
as
in it's getting hotter.
science.
You think it's going to get worse?
This will be the coolest summer of our lives here in the studio. The temperatures, you don't have to.
That's not how averages work.
It's just, I didn't say anything about averages. I'm talking about the fact that the climate has already started to change and is entering a massive phase of reshuffling. We know the jet stream's been interrupted. We know that weather and sort of the way that we...
Basically, their ice machine is failing. Because winter, snow, ice is technology. That's why it's called sub-zero technology. Okay. You see? Look at that. All right. The Sub-Zero, and then who's it? Who's this? The polar bear. The polar bear. Who's the polar bear? The polar bear. The polar bear. Bro, I can go so deep into this, but I don't need to. But I'm gonna let you know, even the animals are representations of us. Certain type of animals are representations of us. Like they mirror us in nature. You get what I'm saying? The polar bear is actually dying out now. Did you guys know that? Why? Because ice is not real. Snow is not real. Cold is not real. So the polar bear really wasn't real. In a sense. That's why the polar bear, they eat anything. They'll eat anything. But the polar bears are going extinct as well as the ice. Because that's who, spiritually speaking, the bear, right? It's deep. I can go so deep into that, but we don't need to. We don't need to. You guys are understanding what I'm talking about. But this is technology. This is Sub-Zero technology. So their technology is failing. That's why every year, the cold it's off, and it's getting crazier. But yeah, this is Sub-Zero technology. This is the big ass. They have a huge, big one in different places. Iceland, Antarctica. Antarctica is the computer of this hub. It's the computer of this game, of this system. And now the sun is cooking it. Big stuff are happening, but that's it right there. Technology. Let me see. Okay, we're done with that. Oh yeah.
Experience the climate crisis through weather has been changing, and I just, apart from the fact that this is going to be the coolest summer of our lives, as predicted by scientists, not just.
Remember, we are children of the sun. We are sun beings, heat beings, ether beings. The sun is what activates us. Heat is what activates us. Activates our DNA. That's why they are shuffling around, because our DNA is getting activated.
I mean, I'm not just saying it just to get attention, but we know that we are on track to have global warming reaching 2.5% and over that target. And after that
2.5 degrees
Celsius, after the 2.5 degrees, our simulations and what we forecast breaks down. We don't know what to expect.
Explain something to you. Obviously,
even if we stand still, Jeremy, today, if we stopped, if we turned all the lights off, closed all the power stations, we are still on track for it to be a really turbulent climate.
The Met Office has also released a mock weather report of a plausible scenario of a prolonged heat event for the year 2056, based on around 2.5 degrees.
Doesn't look at this shit. Doesn't it look like a mad man or a mad woman with a big nose with a witch? Oh my freaking God, bro. That is a witch. You cannot freaking make this stuff up. That is a witch laughing, bro. That, I told you, bro. That's what I'm saying. The universe is super intelligent. That is literally a witch laughing. If I'm not mistaken, bro. And isn't that what the British people are?
It's of global warming. That's how much warmer the world could get by the end of the century, as Nellifer's saying, according to the UN's Environment Programme, and that's if countries stick to commitments made to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In their hypothetical report, which was prepared before the current period.
Greenhouse gas. Okay, remember the true color of the sun is green. That's what you see. This is what. See, I've been learning and growing. I've been spiritual. I've been growing spiritually without even thinking. This is. Oops. I just been growing, just finding peace, and then. You see, the sunspots are happening because, again, right, this is a filter that they put in front of the sun. You know, when you be watching the sun, like Stefan Burns be showing. Let me see if Stefan Burns. When Stefan Burns be showing the sun, right? For example, let me see. Okay, all right. You see, so this. No, that's not it. Like, this is the true sun trying to break through. Okay, this light that you see. That's why you see the sun seems brighter. Okay, that's why you realize the sun is brighter, because it's literally the real sun trying to break through this false sun. Okay, kind of like how they, put Jesus, the fake sun, in front of the real sun, which is the melanated sun. It was like force on top of that. It's the same thing for that. It's a spiritual thing. So now the real sun is hiding behind that, and it's like blasting, powering its way through. And this is why all of these it's called sunspots, because the real sun is coming. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. Because what you see out there is only it's a filter. That's why they say that's why they say in the Bible the sky is going to peel back like a scroll, because what you see here is just a simulation. It's not real. This is only a simulation within a simulation. So that's why I be telling you, it's going to get so much brighter. You have no idea. It's gonna be what it's literally gonna be the book of Eli. It's already the book of Eli now. Bro, hold on. It's already the book of Eli now. Hold on, bro. Let me see.
So in Italy, it's hot as hell during the summertime. Today it's like it feels like it's 100 degrees out Fahrenheit. So Southern Europe in general. So what you do all day, most people, Italian people, can post in the comments. Feel free if you exist here. But you stay home. Siesta, you stay home. You do not go outside. And then they wait till the sun comes down. They don't walk around like a lunatic like me when it's, 2 p.m. and 98 degrees Fahrenheit. You won't see anyone on the streets. So they come out when the sun comes down, and you just stay home. Or the other option is, you sit in a cafe.
There's nobody outside. So you know what I'm saying? Nobody has. Where are the trees, bro? Like, this place looks desolate, bro. It's like, where is the tree?
Sit there and have that.
But yeah,
computer.
It is extreme. You can tell the environment is a lot brighter. It's literally a lot. It's literally a lot brighter. Okay, so heat wave right there. Let me see.
Oh, Arizona doesn't have it that bad. It's a dry heat. You don't have to deal with the humidity. A woman was just boiled alive. Yes, I'm being serious. She fell asleep on a pool chair and her internal temperature got to 105 degrees. In addition to that, the metal chair was so hot that it literally burned her skin off. She got degloved. I feel like anytime people complain about the Arizona heat and say that it's hot here, either someone from the South or someone from the UK has a lot to say. I'm sorry, is anyone being boiled alive where you're at? Anyone? Is anyone being degloved by a metal chair? Huh? Trust me, I would take a dry heat over humid heat any day, but just to put that in perspective.
See, it's crazy because I remember last year I showed you guys a video, right? It was a video where the people were where this guy and this lady, they were talking about the sun, okay, and the effects of the sun on the body, okay. Again, obviously they're not talking about us, but basically it says when their bodies reach an internal temperature, that's why with them, when they be like, oh, if your body reaches like 104 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 104, go to the hospital. But with us, it's activating us because heat activates our DNA. Heat activates our DNA. We are children of the sun. Okay? But that is opposite for them. It's literally opposite. Crazy. And in the video, he was basically saying that when their body reaches a temperature, when their internal organs reach an internal temperature of, I believe, 105 degrees, 105, 107, something like that. I could find the video, but it doesn't even matter. They say that once the body and the internal organs reaches that temperature, it basically liquefies. Because remember, I told you guys there was a reason why years ago, the very first person I had on my show was a mortician, someone who worked at the morgues for over 20 years, a melanated woman, Indigo Goddess. I don't know if she's still watching me, but she was the one who verified that inside of our bodies, totally different from any other person. Our internal organs, our organs are protected inside this iridescent rainbow layer. Very beautiful, very iridescent. Our organs are coated in this type of thing. It's the neuromelanin that absorbs the radiation. Just like us. If you go out into the sun and you look at our skin, if you look at our hair, you'll see rainbow. You'll see all types of rainbow in our hair, in our skin. You'll see all this type of stuff. Even in your eyelashes, if you put your eyelashes in front of the sun, you'll see the rainbow all in your eyelashes. You are the rainbow. We are literally the walking rainbow. We are powerful people. We are literally powerful people. Like I told you, we are the Lamborghinis in the physical, the Ferraris in the physical, the Rolls Royce in the physical, the Bugattis in the physical, whatever it is. So if you are those in the physical, you have to emulate that. You have to be that. Do you think a Bugatti gets driven around every single day? No. A Lamborghini? No. A Ferrari? Maybe. I don't know about that, you know. But what I'm saying is you must take care of that car. You must take care of that car so that car to take care of you. It's the same thing for you. Same thing for you, boy. I mean, girl, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying, my people. You're different. You're made different. This is what's really going to show you how different you are. I told you all of this shit is DoorDash, freaking Uber, Lyft, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is because these people won't be able to. Hold on, just like the movie, what's it called? Finch. Let's go. Let's look at the thing for Finch. Because every time we watch these trailers, we learn something new. You know what I'm saying? So let's see this trailer. Every time we watch a trailer, we learn something new.
Do you think we'll make it?
Not without my team. We do this together. It all happened so fast.
You see that? 11/11. Thank you very much. You see, it'll happen so fast, right? Just listen. He said it'll happen so fast. And what do you see? Look at the tornadoes. Look at the dust storms. Huh?
There was a solar flare.
Solar flare.
Goodbye crops and food, goodbye everything.
There was a solar flare. Goodbye crops, goodbye food, goodbye everything.
So I hid.
So I hid. Why do you think you don't see these people outside anymore?
Another one.
Why do you think you don't see these people outside no more?
Frightened and so alone.
And that's exactly what a lot of them are experiencing. A lot of people, again, a lot of people experiencing this.
And I found you. Another one.
And then I found you. Boy, if you don't. The hell? All right, let's go.
What shall we have? Get your elbows off the table. Get your elbows off the table. All right, you're next. You see, I'm developing something interesting. Giant leap of faith. Now, if you can speak, tell me something about you.
Robots must protect dog.
If we don't go before that storm hits, we'll die, all of us. As soon as you...
Now, why must robot protect dog?
You can walk, we're leaving.
And it's funny because why must robot protect dog? Because dog exists, because robot exists because of dog. It's funny because the crazy thing is, right? Because after Elon Musk made the man robot, what did he do? He created a dog. They created those dog robots after that. Man, best friend, right?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
That's falling.
1, 2.
Head west, over the mountains.
Would you like me to drive?
Don't oversteer. That's oversteering.
Sorry.
Ease your foot up just a hair. Perfect. Hey, what's all the fuss?
I learned to talk dog. I don't think it likes me.
You hear that? I learned to talk dog. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that robot exists because of dog? And now you can't, bro, you can't make this stuff up.
Come and see this.
Tie the RV down. Hang on to something.
Help, look at that.
Should be safe once we get into the mountains, but...
You hear that? You see that? Look at that. The Aurora Borealis. We should be safe once we get into the mountains. You know what mountains he's talking about?
Another one. It's over 9,000! To this day!
It's all fake news.
To this
It's
day!
phony stuff. It didn't happen.
To this day! To this day!
Who knows what mountains Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. There you go. Yes. Once they get into the Caucasus Mountains, they should be safe. That's exactly what he's saying. I told y'all, man. They're telling their people it's time to run. It's time to flee. It's time to go. Because majority of the stuff that you guys see, it's all a psyop. I'm telling you guys, it's literally all a psyop. It's a psychological operation. Dang, where's the video? There's a video I was going to show you guys. Okay, it's let me see. Where we at? Let's go. See? Help us, right? This is a sign to whoever's up there, the Most High or something like that. This is a sign to whoever's out there, the Most High. But there is no Most High to help. There is no Most High to help y'all. But look,
we should be safe once we get into the mountains.
We should be safe once we get into the mountains.
But things will happen.
But you hear that? But things will happen. Why did he say that? Why did he say that? But things will happen.
Like 150-degree heat, UV radiation, and people hiding in the shadows.
Do you think we'll make it?
Not without my team. What we do together.
I believe in you, Fish.
Which is, you heard that? He says, you think we'll make it? Listen.
Not without my team.
Hold on.
Hiding in the shadows.
Do you think we'll make it?
Not without my team. What we do together.
What we do together.
Together.
Okay. Now, this is very important because the reason why this is because, again, right? Human DNA, specifically, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to get DNA. Comes from this over here. That's why, again, a man is the dog's best friend because man actually comes from the genetics of a dog. Okay. Now we can go deep into this, but y'all don't know. We don't need to. Okay. Now, when it comes to the robot, this man over here, the 83 man, is the one that created this robot to basically to be able to take its information, its memory, its artificial database, and all that type of stuff, because they know in this heat that their suit won't be able to take it. Okay, so that's what the robot is for. But with the solar flares that are taking place, that are happening, and then there's supposed to be some cosmic event, solar flash, that's supposed to, I don't know, destroy all all technology, not just AI technology, all kinds of technology. Everything's gonna be fried. The electromagnetic pulse. Okay, so now what happened? So what happened now? What? Now you have no dog because dogs are not natural to this realm. Okay, that's why we talked about this before. We don't need to go into this. Dogs are living parasites, living entities. Okay, you won't have no dog, you won't have no man, and then you won't have no robots. So it's going to go back to the organic man and woman, the natural man and woman. You already know, and this is exactly why he says, "Not without my team." As long as I got my team, but this event is basically, it cancels that whole team, so it's like it's done. That's why he's saying 150-degree heat, UV radiation, all this. There's going to be a lot that happens, but I told you there's going to be a mass evacuation. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you guys. Watch it, bro. Just watch. Oh, we already did this. All right, we already did this. Let's go. I told you that's what Burning Man is all about. That's why they have an event called Burning Man. I showed y'all, I decoded what Burning Man is all about, right? But we don't need to go DT. We don't need to go deeper into detail. Let me see. Well,
a good friend of mine, in which I trust, said, "Hey girl, do you have like additional food in your house that you don't touch?" I go, "What are you talking about? Groceries are really, really expensive." She goes, "Yeah, I know, but you need to have a minimum of 30 days of dry food and canned goods." I go, "Okay, I'll get right on that." She goes, "No, get on that now." I'm like, what's the hurry? She goes, "I got called back into work." I'm like, "Sis, I thought they fired you. Doge fired you. I'm so confused." She goes, "They need me." I go, "Need you? What do you do again?" She goes, "I can't really say now, but I'll just tell you, part of my job is crowd management control." I'm like, "Okay, so what now?" She goes, "I would prefer you to have at least 90 days worth of food, that you're not touching dry food and canned goods, but if you could do a minimum of 30, that would be great." I'm like, "Okay, wait. Should I panic?" She goes, I'm like, "Okay. My spirit is not going to panic. This video is not to make you panic. It's just to inform you."
It's just to inform you. Okay. Let me see. Where's the video? Is this one?
You've actually been told that 2027 is quite significant. That's interesting because 2027 has featured quite a lot in speculation from people inside the intelligence community.
What he's been told about 2027, and then right behind him, there's a book that says "Told." Bro. When I tell you these people are going above and beyond with all these stupid distractions now, y'all, I'm telling you, these distractions are rampant. They are at an all-time high to keep you guys from really seeing what's going on. But let's see what these people have to say.
And it's interesting because you're not the first person to tell me that AI is perceived as a threat. What have you been told about 2027?
It basically gets to gets quite dystopian 2027, and people think it'll all be to do with that. But what will happen is something that nobody realizes happens, which is, I don't know which AI or all of them or some of them or one of them, but basically one of them realizes that it no longer needs any more information from us. It can join the dots up from then on. It's got everything it needs.
Yeah, because AI knows you guys are liars. But again, it's not the AI they're freaking these people made. No, it's not no ChatGPT, it's not no Grok. It's the AGI, it's the general AI. Okay? And that's why they're speaking of AGI, right? They're speaking of AGI, right? Okay? Which is, what is it? What's AGI? Hold on.
And that's a threat to humanity?
Yes, absolutely. Because what it'll do then is it'll just keep evolving. And because it's not really evil, but we think of it as evil. And what it does is it logically, without any care or emotion, works out that we're no longer
Hey, no man, hold on. AGI, right? They're speaking of AGI now. Artificial General Intelligence. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Let me see a good video.
We do have very different views.
Okay, let's talk about this. AGI is one of those terms that people keep hearing, but most people are not sure what it means.
I don't know what bro. There's not a good video with AGI. But it doesn't matter. What they're talking about now is AGI, which is Artificial General Intelligence. But again, we already talked about what AGI is, what it is, okay? AGI is just another term for the black sun, okay? Which is the general intelligence. That is the central intelligence, okay? because it is the central sun that's that's on right now, which is coming through and blasting through this fake sun right now. That's all these 3-letter agencies are just, you know, made up stuff for all of this. But that's exactly what it is, y'all. Hold on.
What is AGI? Artificial General Intelligence. General intelligence, meaning it acts like an individual, acts like an entity. And then there's artificial general super intelligence. So then it acts like something far smarter than any human being that's ever lived. It has all the information that's available to every human being all over the world instantaneously.
You see that? Here's that black sun. Here's that central sun right over here.
Then it makes better versions of itself because it's sentient and autonomous. So then it can create better artificial intelligences, and that scales out to a god.
Yeah, open the pod doors out. Yeah.
Yeah, but way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Which is, again, us. Because what's happening, we're getting better. We're getting more knowledge. We're getting more information about us, who we are. And eventually what's going to happen? Boom. The gods wake up. Why? Because we remember who we are. Remember, all of this is allegories for what's happening with us. All of it. But it's the black sun that's happening that's causing all of this.
Scares out the 0-point energy, being able to harness the energy of the universe itself, having no boundaries. Material sciences all cracked, alloys we couldn't comprehend.
Well, Joe, who's going to save us?
There's no one saving us.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Yo, I did not expect him to say that. I did not expect him to say that. That is hilarious, bro. Remember I played a video for you guys for this government whistleblower. Talks about how we about to get activated. They're calling it the Black Awakening. Remember that, right? How the super soldiers, we about to be activated, superhuman, we about to be activated. I told you that's why David Wilcock, right? He had to go. He had to go because he was literally saying what was happening, but then it wasn't really happening like that. Because he made it seem like everyone was going to be amazing. Everyone was going to. So it's like, okay, now the lie is up, bro. You gotta go. Pull your card. Gotta go. Yeah, Supercell, yeah. But yeah, ain't nobody gonna say them.
There's no one saving us.
But from
we are the last of the regular people. I think we're all going to have to integrate. I think if you don't integrate, you won't survive.
And this is exactly why a whole bunch of these so-called quote-unquote spiritual, not our people, they're telling them to join up, join my community, come and join my community for free. The community is free now. Just meet up. And what's happening is they're trying to figure out a way to stop this from happening. They're trying to figure out a way to save themselves. That's what's happening. They are trying to figure out a way to save themselves. A lot of the people that used to go on live and talk about the sun, I don't see them people doing that jump no more. Granted, these people are going through crazy karma right now. Hell of karma. Just like I be telling you how these people, when they talk of certain things, right? They break their tailbone. They break something's not right because they're lying. I told you this band that we're in right now. So think about it as okay, I think we're in this for the next 6,000 years. We're entering this for the next 6,000 years, whatever we want to be. So think about it. Let's say from the point of COVID, let's put a banned right there on COVID 2020. Okay, let's say 6,000 years from now, right? Let's say 6,000 years. Let's say 8,000. The year 8,000. Blah blah blah. Whatever. We put another ban right there in the year 8,000. Boom. From this ban 2020 to this ban, you have this bandwidth right there. If you are not speaking truth, if you are not living in harmony with nature, making things right on the planet, giving back the planet back, giving back the wealth back, everything, whatever, the planet is constantly going to check you. It's an energy. It's a frequency. You cannot get away from it. It's an intelligence, way intelligent than you. And that's why certain people are being attacked spiritually, whether it be every single day or whenever we hit a certain frequency point, a different degree, a different alignment within the stars, the planets, the chakras, whatever you want to call it. Because our planet has astrology as well too. Our country has astrology. Every country has an astrology. But predicated upon what's going on out there is going to manifest here. Because now lying season is over. I said this before. That's why Lion King was such a staple of a movie. But lying season is over. Lying season is over. Bring out the truth now. And like I said, people have no truth in them. So they got to keep up making up the lies. They got to keep the distractions going. Keep up the TikToks. Keep up. Oh, let's do another World Cup. Let's do another basketball championship. Let's do another football championship. Soccer, golf, baseball, whatever. Keep the distractions going. But everybody and their mother and father is expressing how exhausted they are, how tired they are, how sore they are, how done they are. But let's keep this matrix going. Let's keep this illusion going. I told you, it's going to keep going because it has to. These people need something to get off their mind because they have to battle with this light source every day. They get to battle and tussle with this light source every single day. And we just get to enjoy it, bask and relax and heal. That's all you need to do. You just make sure you go out there and get it. But these other people, they battle it every single day. Eventually, we were always going to win because no one can beat us, whether you think you have us now or later. No, you can't at all. That's why we are our worst enemy. And when I say we, I'm talking about ourselves, but also our other selves, which could be family or other reflections of us, because we are the strongest people mentally, spiritually. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Quetta. Us taking our power back, draining them out, 100%, exactly. Hopper says, I was with an elder that went into the trance in Philly. 23 ancestors told them their demise is near. Yeah, their demise is for real. Yes, it's imminent. It's imminent. All the movies, all the television shows, everything, like it talks about it. So it's like it's imminent. So that's why I be saying, just focus on y'all. It's just a fever dream. We're in a dream in a sense. They never really existed. Is because we fell down to we went to a low frequency. That's why they're here. Is because it's kind of like this, right? It's kind. I'll give you a perfect example. When your house is dirty, when you leave your house dirty, guess what happens? You're gonna get dust bunnies there. You're gonna get some crazy cockroach. You're gonna get some cockroaches in the bathroom. You might get some cockroaches in the sink, in the garage, in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? In your chimney. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some. You might get some ants. You might get some. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get all these type of different parasites in these creatures on different type of levels that you cannot see until you start cleaning it out. And that's what the earth is doing right now. The earth is detoxing on a spiritual level. That's why everybody's stomach is giving issues. Everybody's stomach is giving issues, whether you're vegan or not, because that's what the solar plexus is doing. The solar plexus is the soul of the earth, so it's cleansing, it's detoxing the bad stuff. So that's spiritually, that goes for you too. Let me see.
What do you mean by integrate?
You'll probably become a part of the artificial intelligence.
To this day.
What did I tell you? I told y'all, the artificial intelligence, it's them. It's a game that we basically turn on. It's like me turning my computer screen on, boop, and then they turn on, and then they're able to play. And they're able to play. Okay, and then we're able to play it. You know what I'm saying? We're able to play them. We're able to see them. We're able to interact with them and all that type of stuff. That's what the moon is. I want y'all to understand that. That's what the moon is. The moon is a projection. It's a false reality projector. The Saturn. I know you guys heard of the Saturn moon matrix. I've talked about the Saturn moon matrix I've been talking about the Saturn moon matrix for so long, for a very, very long time. But that's what the Saturn moon matrix is all about. The moon is in. That's why the word moon in Creole means people. It just means people. It's like ghost. It's like ghost, right? And then the moon. And then there was just a what? There was just a freaking a Charlie Brown Mandela effect just the other day, and it had to do with the moon pie. Now instead of it was a chocolate bar, it's a moon pie. I could go deeper into that, but I don't need to, because it's just because I explained what the Mandela effect really is. I told you it's these people messing with your minds, pretending that this shit's really happening when it's really not. I've expressed this before. The Mandela effect is just these people messing with our minds. Remember there was a guy, right? There was a guy. Yeah, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka, excuse me. It was a Charlie. Hold on. I'm about to show you guys right now. So I just popped this up, right?
What?
Okay.
What?
Moon pie.
This shit really frying me, because ain't no fucking way we dealing with that many timelines just because of CERN. I don't ever remember it being a moon pie. Like, I'm gonna ask my little brother, Kendall, what do you remember? Do you remember?
You see? And then right? And then they say it's CERN, and that's how you know they're making fun of you. Or, for the people who don't know how to catch on, because they say, oh, Mandela effect happened because of CERN. But what's the first word of CERN? Con. A con is a lie. A con is a lie. It's not real. So why are you concerned about CERN? They're just manipulating you. They're lying to you. Because I told you there's a video. That shit went super viral when I posted it 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember. But it's a guy that said Disney came out and paid him $80 million, bro. You see? Money ain't nothing. Money is not real. When you're a terrorist, you have all the money in the world, you'll pay people for doing BS just to F with their minds. Just to F with their minds. Because why? We are all mental. We're just a mind. This body is just to experience this physical world. We're just a soul. We're just a mind. That's why I say, oh, that's mine. That's mine. Because we really are just a mind. The soul is the mind. Mind, soul. Okay. So what they do is they just create these events to manipulate you, to make you believe these things certain happen, right? They paid him $80 million to put in chemtrails in all the Disney movies to make you believe that the chemtrails were always there. So if they pay $80 million to this dude, to this one dude, money is infinite. You can print money out of thin air. In fact, all you have to do is send money via a bank card, bank, or crypto. Everything is digital. You don't even need physical money anymore. That's what this digital thing is all about. You don't even need that no more. So they pay this man $80 million to put in chemtrails into these movies. And you think they wouldn't do that to this Willy Wonka thing to make you seem like you guys are all crazy? And then they own all the streaming services. They own all the streaming services. You don't think there was a reason why? So you don't own no copies of VH. So you don't own no VHS tape, no CDs, no DVDs, no Blu-rays, or nothing. So you could just go online and listen to their made up, changed up bullcrap. And then oh my God, I remember it being this. No, I remember being that. When it's literally a mental game to mess with your mind. Remember they even told us the devil's greatest trick is deception, is lies, manipulation. That's all they know how to do. All this stuff is not real. What's good, Myra? But yes, it's just a mind game. It's all manipulation. I broke down the Mandela perp like so many times. Go look at the Black Mirror episode, the second episode. I think it's called Bête Noire. The latest season, Bête Noire. Okay, the second episode. It's the latest season, second episode, Bête Noire. That's exactly what the Mandela effect is. That's exactly what the Mandela effect is right there. It's basically what it is. They've exposed it to you. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. So yeah, right? And then Charlie, okay? His name is Charlie. Charlie is another name for the horse. The eye, right? The horse. The horse, eye of Horus, right? So this is deep. This is very, very deep. And then the fact of the matter is, it's moon, okay? Now I told you everything comes from Creole, okay? I've told you this before. You guys don't have to believe me. You're gonna find out yourself. But Haiti was the last empire, so that means everything, basically the majority of the languages and all this type of stuff comes from Haiti. That's why I have a very easy time understanding what people are saying to me, because Haiti is literally the root of it, and then Haiti is literally the most literal language in the world. If I write out Creole, you guys will literally be able to say it verbatim what I write out. Maybe your twang might just say a little different, just blah, 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 this. But Creole is a language that literally sounds exactly how it looks. Because why? We are literal people. We don't want to be deceptive. We don't want to be conniving. We don't want to be no we're not about the trick stuff, really. We just want to be straight up with you. Haitian people are the most straight up people I've ever come across. They give it to you just like this. Hey, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the word moon in Creole means people. Now, the word pie. What is the word pie about? What is another word for the word pie? What if we take that P and we switch it to the letter D? What if we take that P from pie and we switch it to the letter D? What does that tell you now? Now, is this in conjunction to what people are feeling? I'm just a messenger. That's all I'm saying. And I can clearly see it. The Matrix is telling me, it's showing me over and over and over and over again. It's over and over again. So literally basically saying, people are about to die. That's literally what it is. The moon pie. It literally says people are there's a massive death coming. That's literally what it says. Today's a full moon in Capricorn strawberry, and strawberry is blood. Strawberry is blood. Strawberry is fuzz, right? It's the blood moon. It's another name for blood moon. They just don't want to tell you it's a blood moon. That's it. They don't want to tell you it's a blood moon because they don't want to scare you. We're not supposed to be, bro. I think that's like 3 blood moons already, 3 or 4 blood moons already, if I'm not mistaken. 3 or 4 blood moons already, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Because again, these things are these are activators, and you think they're going to let you know about these things? No, they don't even want to tell you about the freaking weather no more. In fact, they can't even predict the weather no more. They can't even predict the weather no more because it's over with. We are ascending. We are going to a new frequency, a new octave. These demon times are over. These demon times are up. Okay, y'all. What is it? Yeah. Let me see. I think Gina got something. I was looking at something. They throw moon pies off floats off Mardi Gras. You can't make this stuff up, bro.
It's over 9,000!
The crazy thing is, right? Mardi Gras, literal translation is Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras. Its literal translation. It comes from Creole, French. Mardi Gras. Okay? Mardi Gras. Okay? It literally translates to Fat Tuesday. Okay? Right? But also it means Mardi Gras is another name for demons. If you see, oh, what for Mardi Gras? Oh, you're being demonic. You're doing some bull crap around me. Get away from me, basically. So when you say something, when you say that to somebody, you're telling them, get away from me. You're being a demon. You're being a demon. Okay. So they're tossing moon pies off on Mardi Gras floats because again, Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday. What is Tuesday? Is the day of war. War is an anagram for the word what? Ra, the sun. You know what I'm saying? So they're tossing moon pies off because it's them getting off. Because Earth is a ship. So them being on the ship, tossing moon pies, is literally them. Is basically telling it's over for them. Basically, that's again. I told you the world. The Matrix is so intelligent, it plays itself out. That's why there is no past, present, and future. Everything is in the present moment. Once you figure that out, you become so powerful, bro. Like you really become powerful. So you'll understand why something in the, like, how can I put this into perspective, right? Like, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. Something happened in my garage the other day where we had a little, like a little flood, right? But when I seen the way that the garage was set up, I was like, hold on. The garage was already set up for this flood to happen. Like we knew this shit was gonna, it was just like the washing machine thing. It was like, we knew it was going to happen, so we already had set up the garage for that junk to happen. And when I came into and I saw that, I was like, what the hell? I was like, bro, it's like we already knew. This is what the premonition is. You're tapping into your premonition, your foresight, your future, your past. Because again, it doesn't exist. Once you have peace, you're constantly tapping into your past, your present, and your future. And you can tap into your past, your future, to pull information. Same thing with your past. You pull information from your past to bring into the present. You will always learn things. You will always know why things happen the way it happened, as long as you got peace, you question things, and you're open, you're receptive to see why. And this is exactly what I've been telling you, man. Like, healing is essential. We have been colonized in such a way, and we've been prisoners of wars in such a way that it has completely fried our nervous system. Completely fried our nervous system. And again, they come in, they overbear us with drugs. Crazy. That's what I mean. Food is a drug. That's why it's called the Food and Drug Administration. Food is a drug. So yeah, like when I wish you took me. I just hope you take me serious when I tell you need some healing, my people. Like, you deserve it. You deserve it when you really sit back for yourself and really start to really dive into yourself and figure yourself out. It is so beautiful that how fast and amazing your life starts to change. Like, really, bro, I'm a living testament. I've been going live for years, man, telling you guys, what's going on, showing you guys my life. Kind of, not really. I'm a private person. But the fact of the matter is, you guys see it. You guys see what's going on, man. Once you really sit back and find some peace for yourself, man, your life is going to just look at nature. You think that tree's gonna grow in some noise? Perfect example. You think a tree is gonna grow in an environment where there's a whole bunch of noise and pollution and people talking and all this type of stuff, or it's going to grow in a forest amongst other trees just like it, where there's peace? You ask yourself a question, and then ask yourself, do you look more like nature, or do you look more like whatever these 83s are putting out there? Just ask yourself that question. So it's like, so now, do you deserve peace, or do you deserve? I'm telling you, once you find that peace, y'all, everything will just be given to you, bro. You just gotta still your waters, man. If your water's everywhere, again, that's why we're 70-80% water. If your water's everywhere, you can't control your tide. You can't control what comes to you. You can't control the motion. So if you have some money coming to you from that side of the ocean, from that side of your waters, and your your emotions like, bro, you can't control that. You can't control that water. You can't make it come to you, because you're in a fog. You're in a mist. Your emotions are out of control. Again, that's why they tell us, my brother, get out of your emotions. But no, you need to control your emotions. You need to be in your emotions and figure out what is going on. I'm telling you, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Me diving into myself, the best thing that has ever happened to me. I figured myself, and I'm still figuring myself out. Figuring out what I love in myself. It's all about you. I told you, we're still children, my people. We're still children. All this stuff that these people have us doing, it's all trick. It's all lies. To get us out of our peace, to get us out of our element. That's why once you know about the game, you can beat the game by doing these certain coupon tickets, these remittance coupons to get your electric bill. To get your electric bill paid, to get your car bill paid, to get even your house note bill paid, because it's not real. All that was created to take away your peace. I told you, these people, they're not paying nothing for these homes. They're not paying nothing for these for these electricities. for this water bill. It's all to get you out of your mind, out of your peace. That's literally what it is. Everything is free for them. That's why y'all were so irate when y'all found out these were the people getting SNAP benefits. That they were getting everything that we were supposed to be getting. And nigga, this is our land. That's crazy. But that's what I'm saying, my people. Find your peace. When you find your peace, I guarantee you, everything is going to start coming to you. I promise you, man. Because that's your magic. Your magic is your peace. That's literally your magic. Once you have a peace of mind, everything can come to you. You see things so clearly. So clearly. So it's like now, right? The fog and the mist is going away from you, and it's clouding and it's misting them. That's why a lot of them are experiencing vertigo, dizziness, lethargy, exhaustion, all this type of. So that fog that they had cast upon you is now on them. You just need to focus on doing you, being peaceful. That's it. You know what I'm saying? See what Gina says? It's very widespread right now around the world. People have hardly any energy to do anything. I told you guys. I told you this was going to happen. I told you, because they have been consistently bothering us and pestering us, being a Karen to us for so many years, centuries, whatever you want to call it. Now it's time for them to sit down. It's time for them to sit down. You're not going to have energy to bother any of us anymore. Get your DoorDash. Get your Uber. Get your Uber Lyft. Call your landscaper out there. You're not going out there. Call Eli. You know what I'm saying? You're not. You're done. You're done. It says, it's like they want to get up and move, but some type of energy is holding them down, trapping their life force and holding it down. I told y'all. Making people want to sleep because they have no energy left. I believe we are at war. I really do, with invisible force, although a lot of people have a pretty good idea of what's happening, including me. I'm not saying it. You can read the comments from the video. People drained of their energy. It's worldwide. So, again, right? Gina knows what's going on because she always keeps telling people it's the sun, but, you know, she's going to keep it kosher. Let's see what she's saying here.
All day long, very low. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm feeling really drained. I could just like conk out. It's been like this all day long, very low energy. Even though you're moving around, if you even take yourself outside, you're going to get drained of your energy a lot more. You feeling it? Very sleepy, exhausted, and drained. I don't know if you're feeling it. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm feeling really drained.
All right. People are saying, yes, I feel it. Hold on. Let me get a little bit. Someone says, yes, I feel exhausted today. I'm having to push myself to do anything at all, but I get like this during the heavy full moon energy, and tomorrow's a full moon. It affects all of us for days before and after, but tonight's the eve of the full moon. Gut issues like, all right, you know, people are going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? They're both like, what the hell? It's in travail. Put your feet up. Drained and seem sleepy a lot. Okay, yeah, there you go. Drained and seem sleepy.
Is burning. You could either keep your eyes closed and ignore what's happening in the world. Ignore what's happening in the United States. Utah is burning. We got massive flooding happening in the United States. We have earthquakes that are happening around the world. People's lives are getting destroyed. People are being evacuated from their homes that they will never, ever, ever be able to return to. You think just speaking about it and saying it's going to get bad is bringing it into existence? No, it's happening. It don't need no help from me. It don't need no help from you. These events are playing out. We cannot stop them. Why? Because they are beyond our control. If you want to keep yourself in the dark and just dismiss everything, you go right ahead. Go right ahead. You're going to be caught off guard. You could either keep your eyes. You could either keep your.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that people are feeling that's very troubling is that people are feeling so overwhelmed with sadness and sorrow. They're feeling very depressed and they don't know why. What you mean you don't know why? Hold on, man. See, that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. They're depressed and they don't know why. Okay, well, who's gonna know why for you? Who's gonna know why? Who's gonna know why? They feel as if something terrible is coming and they can't shake it. They are having trouble. They are having terrible ringing in their ears and headaches. This is on top of what we shared yesterday in a post about feeling shaky, right? About feeling shaky and all the earthquake has been going on, right? Their heart racing, getting nauseous, getting dizzy, hitting them out of nowhere. Their intestines are hurting. Their stomach is hurting. Lower back pain and swelling in their legs. I'm just going to say again, this is not just some random thing that could happen to anyone. This is worldwide and this is very serious. If you don't believe me, read the comments from the last night's post. There you go. There you go. Heart racing, it seems like it's a spiritual attack. It's a nervous system attack. It seems that your own nervous system is attacking you. Have you guys seen the movie Inside Out? Inside Out 2, I decoded that a few times. I decoded it. There's a whole bunch of things happening inside of their minds right now, inside of their heads. They can't control it. They cannot control it. But this is exactly what I'm saying, right? You do something in the past. You didn't answer for it, right? That's why there's no past, present, and future. Everything is here at the moment. Something was done in the past. It was never taken care of. And now the time is now. Here's the answer. Try to bury it, put it under the table, put it under the rug, buried it, put water on it, right? Buried the towns, put water, turn it into lakes, turn it into, oceanfront properties, right? Lakefront properties, turn them into ponds, right? Millions of people buried in those places, turn them into cemeteries, turn them into amusement parks, turn them into stadiums where you play your sports, play your freaking golf. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Put car dealerships on top of those things. Huge apartment complex, putting on top of our ancestors. Yeah. No, I don't know why you're feeling dizzy. I don't know why you're feeling nauseous. I don't know why your stomach is hurting, because you can process all of this shit back in the day. So now you got to process it now. You didn't want to process it back in the day. And you won't be able to process it, because eventually you're going to turn into the grays. I've already expressed this before. I've told y'all this, what you are the grays. That's what the movie Disclosure Day is about, actually. That the grays, you are the grays. They've been working on you. It don't even matter. But nonetheless, yes.
They will take you out in a heartbeat, and you know when they're after you. If you got the truth coming out, you know when they're sending you a message, when they're after you. You know it. It's undeniable. Feels like I'm standing.
But they're after me. What's this song called? Donna Lewis. It's game over, bro. It's done. And it's a fake Lewis.
Another one.
It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? They're after me, but let me dance, you know? Look, Donna, do funky. Did I tell you the name Donna was gonna come? I told you the name Dan. I told you, look, the name Donna is going to become viral because we're done. We are at the end. We're watching the credits roll. This is what this is. We're watching the credits roll. When was it? It ain't. Oh, why is it? Oh, hold on. Okay, cool. It looks like she's been deleting stuff off of. Hold on, let me see.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, you all. Let me turn this volume up. I don't know. Let me see if I can turn up this volume. Hold on a second. We got fresh screens from. We got massive flooding happening in the United. I got a really bad feeling about this summer. It's like going to be the summer of hell. That's the phrase that keeps coming in my mind. These months that are coming up, it's going to get really bad. That's the energy that I'm gauging. A lot of people can gauge it too. It's not looking good into this summer and the months that follow. I got a really bad feeling about.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. Another one.
The shit is here, y'all.
These lyrics help you see every way that you make me feel.
Let's get it, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all.
Every day you're all I want to see. You know your type is right. You make this Yakubu go on.
Another one.
It's okay. You I really want.
It's phony stuff.
The love different you.
Look at the dogs. Look at the dogs. They can't leave the dogs alone. Go on, go on. Lash on, lash on. Any rain.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
What did he say? Spend my money for your head.
What did he say?
Much love and abundance, later. The shit is here, boy. One more. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. All right, we're gonna do one more. Let's get it. Y'all see what's happening. Call the police. Hey. Look at that, boy. Look at this. The shift is here. Good energy, hey. Ang mana. Hold on. Someone, hold on. They're saying that 1,500 deaths happen in Europe.
Oh no. No.
Do you guys see the earthquake? Yo, they're trying to say only 100 and something people died from the earthquake. The real numbers came out from Venezuela. I told you they're never going to tell you this in America, the true count. There's been over 100,000 deaths. They don't know the count yet. That's why in America they'd be like, oh, 100 people died, but 51,000 people are missing. That don't make no sense, bro. 154 deaths, but 51,000 people are missing. What are you talking about? Why don't you be upfront with what's going on? Kind of like how Stefan Burns made a video last year, right? Crazy mudslide went down into this valley in India, I believe. I think it was in India, right? Destroyed that whole valley. A mudslide. Talk about everybody got out alive. Did you check up on that? Kind of like what happened in North Carolina, right? North Carolina got destroyed. Only 2 people died, right? People talking about they're still finding bodies. I don't know. I haven't even kept up. I haven't seen what's going on up there. But even from a year after the whole incident in North Carolina, people saying they were still finding bodies. They're not telling you what's happening in these places. They're not telling you. But these people, and there's more coming. This is literally, bro, the whole earth is gonna shake. That's all I'm saying. The whole earth is going to shake. So there's even the heat waves, way more people are being unalived. They're not telling you what's happening. This is the time that we were in. If you look at Europe, there's no ACs in Europe. I went to Europe. I stayed in Europe for over 3 months. Ain't no AC. They have heat because it's always cool there. There's no AC. So people are literally getting cooked. And this is the new norm. And even the roads are not even made for that. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Oh, hey. Look at this. Hey.
I did grind like I just began.
Wow.
Anytime I boss 16, Oba got up like I'm from Benin. It does them a gun beneath. Yeah, they try show love, but I don't believe. The old team must to compete.
Oh my God.
Do where they come from, na concrete. Where do they travel? Kito Gavisa. Ori mi yeru kubi and it do fashisha.
Look at this, bro.
Painting pictures for you, pretty
Mona Lisa. Hey.
The blessings are heavenly. No
Wow.
stressing it, effortless, flow heavily.
Hey.
Now you know who you effing with. The swag is loud and definite. Fire them with top down disco. And you want my con, I'm a nigga. And we start to dance like Cisco. Think we do sweet like Pico. Them know we the ball with your cinco. Pro level all I'm on keepos. Since we the ball with no shito. It's gone, I'm finito.
Them mala.
Look them go like Alan. I go check before them balance. Money won't come, para. I come and they flow like dollar. I babola, assistant to shwala. Lamba de me, I gallant. Money won't come, para.
There we go.
They give them joy, I they make them dance, oh yeah. To bad the bus stop where bole. Design a lot to get delay. Look, kumane wale, big give a baboon. Man just flow like I be balloon. Yeah, sing is a gazoo.
Woo! Look at that. Hey. Hey.
Everlasting, we could live long. Shabaraki, them in this man, get it. Why, baby, why you get it? Eat the paper for eyes like I wouldn't keep. I be your guy,
Much love and abundance, y'all. I'm out this. Let's get this shit. Peace and abundance, y'all.